So good evening, YouTube. We are back again. Another transfer update, and this time again it is about Houssem Aouar. Are we going to land Houssem Aouar this summer? We're going to come into that in a minute. Before I do that, thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed recently. It's just gone whoosh. Do stick a like on the video, thumbs up, always helps, and do follow my Insta, League Gunner 82. Thank you to everyone who has done that recently. Thank you very much to everybody who has followed me on Flick. Make sure you go and check that out. There's a quiz up right now, Arsenal West Ham quiz. Don't forget, you're going to help pick the starting 11 that we go with on the starting 11 and preview video. The night before the game, so Friday, it's your starting 11, not mine. Player ratings are yours, not mine. I will give mine as well, but the main show will be around your polls on Flick. And don't forget, get involved as well. Two giveaways. Excuse me. Number one is a football shirt of your choice. Just follow me on the app. You're automatically qualified. The winner will be picked Saturday. Doesn't matter what team it is, where you live. You can live anywhere in the world. They will get it to you. They're going to pick one winner. Also, I'm picking 3 moderators on Saturday night. So find your way down the timeline, go to the moderator option on there. You'll see it, you can't miss it, and go and spam your 2 emotes in that chat. That means you're qualified. Anyway, let's move on. And Twitter is in meltdown tonight. A lot of social media is in meltdown, not just Twitter, Facebook as well, Instagram. Everyone is getting all giddy, all excited, and thinking that Houssem Aouar is now going to be an Arsenal player. Now, listen, I take a different stance on this. I don't get all hyped when I see a tweet from an account that has a history of deleting tweets real quick. That account is GFFN, Get French Football News. They posted a tweet out earlier, which has subsequently been deleted since, saying that Arsenal are going to go in with a £40 million plus £40 million or €40 million plus bid for Houssem Aouar. Now, off of the back of that, every single media outlet out there is now running that story. You've got 14-year-olds who are pretending to be in the know, tweeting, "Oh yes, I reported this yesterday, and now all the big media accounts are going with it." Guess what, mate? They probably made it up. Let's be real here. Like I said, the tweet has been deleted, and an account, an outlet that I use for a lot of Mikel Arteta's press conferences, Football.London, they're pretty decent with the way they put information across, very thorough. They've broken down step by step how the Aouar lack of deal, because it isn't a deal at the moment, every single step of the way they've broken that down. They've then put at the bottom of that article, I can't remember which journalist it was, I think it might have been James Benge, I may be wrong, but either way, there's your credit, Football.London. But at the bottom of that, they said that a £36.4 million bid is imminent. Now, what does the word imminent mean? It means it's going to happen. We're imminent. We're going to bid imminently, which means that, should we wait now? Should we do it now? What about tomorrow? Should we do it at midnight? No, we'll wait till lunchtime. It could mean anything. The word is such a loose word. It could mean anything. And I find it mad how it's only ever during transfer windows, not so much the mainstream media. I know they do obviously put titles out there that click people in. I got caught out on one earlier. Arsenal's cash injection to sign Aouar. And it was Emi Martinez deal completed to Aston Villa. So yeah, fully fell for that one. I was thinking, the Cronkies are putting money in. That didn't quite come to fruition. But I do find it funny that every single transfer window, all of a sudden, loads of accounts come out the woodwork and they've now got inside information. Really? Am I supposed to believe that? Like, come on, man. Like, at the end of the day, yes, we want Houssem Aouar. We had Fabrizio Romano on the channel weeks ago now, sitting here, talking into the screen, saying it's 60 million euros. They're not prepared to accept less than that. Whether that's including add-ons, we don't know. I should have asked him that, really, shouldn't I? But 60 million euros is what Lyon wants to accept. Now, Houssem Aouar got sent off last night. and he's received a 1-match ban. I think he'll miss the game against Montpellier, which, listen, it makes no odds if he ain't our player. But 60 million euros is around 50 odd million quid. If we're going in with a bid that everyone's putting out there as 36.4 million, which is around 40 million euros, that ain't enough. That's not enough to get Aouar. Fabrizio sat on the channel and said, listen, that's the fee. They're not prepared to take less than that. We know that we've been in talks with his agent. He confirmed that. Sorry, with the club, he confirmed that. Man City, Juve, PSG have all been in contact with his agent. We haven't necessarily done that, but I don't see personal terms being an issue with Arsenal. But when I do these videos, I'm not sitting there going, oh, we're definitely doing this. I read everything that I see, and then I give my opinion on it. And then I get your thoughts on my opinion and what I've said and what you've seen, etc., etc. I don't claim to be in the know. Yes, I've had a few heads ups every now and again, and they were spot on and they were ahead of the curve. Tierney and Pepe being the main two. But at the same time, listen, we know and have known for the whole of this transfer window, which is 8.5 weeks now, Houssem Aouar is 60 million euros. The main man himself, Fabrizio, has not tweeted out about this bid or imminent bid because, in my opinion, it's not there. Yes, we are eventually going to probably put a bid in for him. But come on, man. Like, seriously, these people that tweet this stuff out just play on people. And then what happens is we get impatient as people, as human beings, like the Aubameyang one. Yeah, the excitement for the Aubameyang deal yesterday wasn't as great as it would have been if they'd announced it a month ago or at the end of the season, for example. It would have been mad. But what's happened is social media and accounts on social media have done this. Then the mainstream media have put their little bits out. Then you've got people like me reporting on it, and all of it added together. I'll try and give as best as I can an honest opinion on what I read. And if I think it's going to happen, I'll tell you. If I don't think it's going to happen, I'll tell you. Yes, I may change my mind along the way, depending on what I read and what I see and what I think about what I've read and seen. But as it stands right now, on the 16th of September at 11:15 at night in Spain, we have not made a cash bid for Houssem Aouar. And if we do go and make a cash bid for Houssem Aouar for 36.4 million, which is reported what we're going to do, it'll get swiftly rejected because it is not enough money. But people are so desperate to get information. They're so desperate to, you know, be the one that tells you the information. Oh, yes, Arsenal a bid. I told you this first. Who cares, mate? Like, real talk. But I'm supposed to know that some mole on Twitter, like, got the information before a respected journo that's, like, got contacts with Arsenal board members. Like, come on, mate, seriously. Like, that might fool a lot of younger people or naive people. That don't fool me. And, you know, yes, I want Houssem Aouar to sign for Arsenal. Of course I do. But come on, seriously, we've not put a bid in for him other than Guendouzi and 31.2 mil. If we're going back with 5 million more, 5.2 million more and taking Guendouzi out of that, how does anyone think that that is a viable option to get that player to the club? Real talk. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on that. I'd love to know what you guys think. Like I said, GFFN have deleted that tweet. Football.London are still running with that story, 36.4 million. What do you believe? I personally believe we are going to put a bid in for him, but I don't believe it's going to be 36.4 because if it is, it'll be rejected and we'll be sat here again tomorrow, the next day, the day after going, boy, time's ticking, you know. We've got 20 days to go. As it stands right now, we've got 20 days. We're going into the last 19 days. So we've got less than 3 weeks to get this player done. If we really want him, go and get him. Simple as that. On that note, follow me on Insta. Follow me on Flick. Thank you very much to everybody who has already. I will be back around lunchtime tomorrow. All have a wicked evening, whatever it is you're doing. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.